Welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Horst Lüning, and I'm the master taster of Whisky.com. And today we have the first bottle of Glengoyne here on my cask. It's the 10-year-old, and I'm afraid it's a small one. Yeah, there was no big bottle available, so I have a small one, 0.2 liters, and a miniature. But the content is the same as in the big bottles. The distillery Glengoyne lies only a little bit north of the artificial, arbitrarily text line, which divides the Lowlands from the Highlands. And this line was drawn from Greenock to Dundee or Perth. I do not remember, really, no. So below, it's legally a lowland, and above this line, or in the north of this line, it's a highland. And this Glengoyne distillery, I visited in 2013. I took a video of it. It resides a few miles north of this arbitrary line. Glengoyne praises itself to use malt which has never been smoked by peat fire. So it's called itself the unpeated whiskey. The distillery itself was founded in 1833 and was sold from Addington Group, which owns also Highland Park and Macallan and Tamdhu. It was sold to Ian MacLeod, an independent bottler who wants to move forward, being a real distiller with distilleries. And Ian MacLeod also bought Tamdhu a few years later. So this is a single malt produced by the distillery Glengoyne and supervised by an independent bottler. It's different to the typical way that the independent bottler gets the casks from the distillery. Well, times are changing. 10 years old, fresh green apples, toffee, and a hint of nuttiness. This is the taste of distilling slower than anyone else in Scotland. Of barley we dry by air, never peat. And of oak cask we select by hand, just as we've always done. Up to 6 years from oak forest to Highland distillery. I don't like this. Up to 6 years. It might be 6 months. So up to 6 years. You have the feeling it's longer. That is how long it takes before sherry casks are finally ready to receive our spirit. However, the journey has just begun. So those 6 years in the forest, then to the bodega in Spain, then a maturation of sherry, 1 or 2 seasons, and then back. Not back, then up to Scotland, and this may take up to 6 years. Time and wood work together over the next 10 years within the cool darkness of our traditional earth-floored warehouses. Well, there are old ones, but they have torn away a few old ones and added huge new warehouses, and I'm afraid they have concrete floor. But those whiskies here, 10 years ago, it was a earth-floored warehouse. Here, away from sight, the clear golden hue develops along with a sweet malty finish, making Glengoyne 10-year-old the perfect balance of traditional skills and barley dried by air, never peat. So, wow, have a look at the bottle. Well, the appearance of this 0.2 liter bottle is exactly the same as the big one with 1 liter. The ABV of this 10-year-old is 40%. So this is a shortfall for the market 40% is well recognized as the entry strength of a single malt whiskey, but connoisseurs like to have a few percent more, and the older the malts from Glengoyne become, the higher ABV they are filled into the bottles. So the 15 and 18-year-old, they already have 43. So this is the entry single malt. Fresh and light single malt, like flowers, a bouquet of flowers, like flowers on a lawn. Very light and fresh, and behind a lot of malt, real maltiness in the nose. In the back there is some sourness appearing, like a green apple or a citrus fruit. And intermixed is the spiciness, and it's like nuts, or this nuttiness they've written on the tube, Well balanced, sweet, and some spice appearing, a little sweetness. In the back, a little oakiness, sweetness like caramel, and then mixing up with the oak. Citrus fruit developing, more apples, nuttiness, spiciness. And a hint of vanilla developing, yes, together with the caramel. Wonderful. A real good one, not peaty at all, against the fancy trend in the market to have peated whiskey. They still stay to unpeated whiskey. Thank you for watching Whisky.com. There's more to come. The 18-year-old Glengoyne I'm tasting next. And feel free to share this video with your friends and discuss this video with me on YouTube or on our forum. Thank you.